Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. A little nervous, but I can't complain.
Looks like you're with Mr. Akpam today.
Yeah. Where is he again?
Same floor as Mr. Novak.
Okay. You got any advice for me?
On talking to Mr. Akpam?
Yeah, well, you've been working here for some time, you know.
I don't really know him like that. But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
How do you know I'm a smart guy, though?
I can read people, and you're smart.
Cool. Thank you, but, okay. So, what number am I thinking of right now?
I said I could read people. I'm not psychic.
It's kind of the same difference, a little bit.
It's a little different. Aren't you gonna be late for your meeting?
Yeah, I probably will be. Same elevator as usual?
Yes, they haven't moved.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, it's nice chatting with you. I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpam.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
I mean, my bad, you got it.
So, about Shep.
Boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court, so whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpam.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
See you, Coach. See ya.
Great game.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it.
Look,
I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue, that's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal at getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpam thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat? Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now, at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it,
Oh,
exactly.
man. All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Want some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, maybe one.
We got this game! Time to show them how it's done!
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love? And Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Johnson in for Jones. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram's out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum. And it's Johnson in at the one. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but you want to call it.
Pelicans foul. Jonas Valanciunas, first personal foul, and the third team foul.
Continues to grow his game.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
6 to shoot. Marshall passes to Johnson. It's taken away by Smith. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Knocks it loose. Marshall dishes to Johnson. Pass to Alvarado. Johnson outside. It's deflected. And here is Ball. He's got 15. Oubre passes the ball. He doesn't hit that one. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Marshall. And that'll be 2 free throws.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
Previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Smith the pass to Richards. The dish to Ball. There's the pick. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 17 now.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The second effort, and the layup is up and in. Ball's got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Marshall passes to Johnson. 2 points, that one goes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a deep 3 from Ball. LaMelo Ball getting into the first quarter with the score.
24. The Pelicans.
Huge break. Kelly Oubre comes in for Terry Rozier, and it's Ball in for Smith. They've got Jalen McDaniels. LaMelo Ball is out there with Oubre. Then there's Washington, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Johnson kicks to Williamson. For 3, Nance. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven.
Zion Williamson, second personal foul, 14.
Right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. New Orleans moving it around. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebound.
Johnson against Ball. Oubre outside. A new 14 for Charlotte. He gets that one. Richards got his second basket.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Johnson, the pass to Nance. Back to Johnson. And there's the pass to Marshall. Johnson outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Lets it go with the three. Marshall can't hit.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Top of the key ball. From the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Alvarado. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time three to take the lead. At the
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game.
Now let's go back and look at Zion Williamson's first half performance. He was absolutely incredible. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and just look at the...
There's energy out there, MP. You're up.
McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Johnson kicks to Nance. To the inside. Pass to Murphy. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. For him.
Second personal foul. And the third team foul.
There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Passes to Alvarado. Clock at 6. Hayes with it. And he gets it to go. 1:30 left to play here in the third.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Johnson. Larry Nance out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. Here he goes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line.
Starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Alvarado passes to Johnson. A floater. It's tipped. 46 seconds left in the third. Smith left side. Five to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Yep, it counts. Nance has got 5 now.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
It's stolen. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. It's Murphy outside. The shot, no good. LaMelo Ball.
With the score. 73. The Pelicans.
After this. He's checked in for P.J. Washington. And then for New Orleans, Murphy's checked in. And it's Herbert Jones in for Brandon Ingram. We've got Oubre. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Plumlee, and it's Richards in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Johnson to the wing right side. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Plumlee with a screen on Johnson. Here's Ball, and the shot is long. Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas.
Yes! That was just a cold-blooded play there from...
In the fourth quarter. Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball with it. Oubre outside. He's off from three. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W this week.
Fans, thank you for coming to tonight's game. We all recognize how important you are to us. Let's see you again real soon. Please get home safe.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Breakdowns of perimeter passes and motion.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent. Usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading a team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis.
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Look, this episode is going to do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash, your agent's trash, your girl's trash, and you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent, I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Congrats on the win.
Ash, not one cheer?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. Yeah. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila
lose
on
your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The envy is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you gotta be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm gonna meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
You on,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got it.
Not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
Will, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ.
My guy. Good to see you.
And Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar? Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want. But it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. You know, and that's just giving everything that I got to this game. You know, not only to the team, but to this city, man. You know, it's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. You know, so I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're gonna be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time. but
Somewhat.
You don't think... Come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, you know, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. You know, and my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level. And he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put. Not like I do, at least. You know, you can dunk from the free throw line. You can win the dunk trophy, whatever. But those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Are y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion, that I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Feeling you, MP.
Every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always...
For the Pelicans, a big group substitution here for Utah. So the Utah 5 right now. Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Johnson against Sexton. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Markkanen outside.
Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes... Inside the arc, guys.
Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall, but somehow he makes it work.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Johnson. Here's Marshall. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Alvarado. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From deep, Johnson. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Utah with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Horton Tucker. And he banks in the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
New Orleans has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Nance, guarded by Olynyk. Here's Marshall. Here's Johnson. Can't hit it from 12 feet. For a different look here, Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Nance. Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. Jones, he's checked in for Murphy. And it's Johnson in for McCollum. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Horton Tucker. Doris, it's been interesting to watch Utah's transformation into an offensive force.
What's fascinating about it, BA, is there was a time where the Jazz was one of the best defensive teams in the league, and that defense led to winning. Then they transitioned from a team that went into the three-point revolution wholeheartedly, bought in completely to the pace and space and the need to be able to shoot the three well. And listen, they had a ton of success, but they never could get over the hump in the playoffs.
Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Jones and Ingram run the wings, and it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. New Orleans in the lead. Ingram on the wing. Back to Johnson. Some solid defense from Sexton. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Johnson passes to Ingram. Williamson with it. Inside. Outside for Ingram. It's stolen by Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Sexton. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Valanciunas, good.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Clarkson with the ball. He's got 6. Stepped back and fires. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Ingram. Back to Johnson. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
35.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the C.J. McCollum.
Defensively, man, no one knows what to do with this guy. Do you double him?
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule. And that's it for half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making... Substitutions here.
It's not all about you, MP. Use your teammates.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Taylor Horton-Tucker, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. Sexton misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, time for an injury report. Now an update on Jared Vanderbilt from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Utah. The initial diagnosis is a strained MCL. Severity yet to be determined and is pending an MRI. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Nance. Here's Marshall. Up top, Johnson. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Marshall. That three's off the mark.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Horton-Tucker can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Nance. Here's Johnson. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Sexton. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Outside Johnson. And so it's New Orleans. More NBA. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
They've got Johnson. Larry Nance is out there with Hayes. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for C.J. McCollum.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Horton-Tucker. He's guarded by Nance. Ooh, lots of contact.
Nance Jr. Personal foul. Cold team foul.
Defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Alexander Walker comes in for Clarkson. Nance right side. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Horton-Tucker. For 3, Conley. No good there.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson passes to Hayes. Back to Johnson. Looking to get back on track. Rebound, Utah. Outside Conley. And so New Orleans takes this.
Saw you on Top Takes Daily, Voss. You were great.
It's a little bit cramped in here, isn't it?
Oh, well, we would be happy to have this meeting in your office, Ashley, but you have a strict no chairs policy.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm with Mila on this one. I'm a big
Well, I'm
fan
just
of
saying,
chairs.
pro
you
chairs.
think that the the boss girl would have a bigger office. That's all I'm saying. Nothing more, nothing less.
Should we go to hers?
No.
Then why don't we just start the meeting then?
That's a great idea. Yeah. Okay, so like Ricky told you, okay, we're gonna slow play the whole win over the entire city thing, but that doesn't mean we can't get started, all right?
Okay.
Since the narrative is a media invention, we think that steering the narrative through savvy use of the media should be our top priority.
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
What's the plan?
We have a three-prong attack. Prong one, Lozo the Crown.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Lozo the Crown, government name Lorenzo Alexander, okay? He is by far the most influential fan of the team on Twitter.
By far.
And he is solidly, tragically, #Team Shep all the way.
What is that?
Yeah, he works at a corner store not too far from here. What? What's
You
that
said a
face?
corner store.
Yep.
What's wrong with the corner store?
Nothing.
Okay. Don't start thinking that you're better than people because you can put a ball in a hole.
You know what? You're right. You got it.
I know I'm right. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk over to the corner store, introduce yourself, talk to him, hit him with that MP charm that we all know and love.
Somewhere in there.
And pretty soon he's gonna be singing your praises on social media.
Yep.
Okay, so what are the other prongs?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Prong number 2, I've gotten in with Jake Duvall.
Let's go!
Okay.
For real?
Yes.
I knew
Yeah.
you'd love this.
Yeah, I know. He's like,
That is so tough. He's like the OG around here,
he's
man.
the last real movie star. He's, you know, the unofficial team mascot or whatever. Whatever. Let's
He's awesome.
rein it in a little bit, okay? I pulled some strings. I got a meeting for the two of you to get together. We're going to see if he can boost your cred with the fan base. a
Ash,
little bit.
let's go, man. I'm a huge fan.
Okay.
Calm down.
Right?
Just a little bit.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry. Got a little hype.
Okay.
See that.
Third prong.
Third prong, we set up a puff piece interview for you with someone who can just throw you a lot of softballs.
Yeah, we're still setting it up, but it should be a piece of cake, something you can do in your sleep.
Okay.
No big deal.
Meantime, go introduce yourself to Lozo the Crown.
Yes.
At the corner store, right?
At the corner store, you got it.
I can do that.
Look, this guy's got an enormous fan base, and his engagement is through the roof. So,
yeah, he's also got an 80% likability rating with people who identify as City fans online, so...
Laugh all you want, but getting Lorenzo on your side is the only way you're going to deal with that problem with Shep you got.
Okay. All right. I hear you.
Yeah.
I will go see Lozo at the corner store. You guys want anything? Want some batteries, gum, Snickers?
Okay,
Order.
just bring back that beautiful smile when you come back, and we can talk about next steps.
Now that I can do.
Good. Thanks, Ashley.
Yeah.
I met you in the club in Atlanta, Georgia. Said me and my homeboy were coming out with an album.
Weezy out of here.
Ballin'.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, right here. Shot. Yeah, baby. Up and go. Set up. Set up.
Hey, what's up, brother? By any chance, do you have any more Glacier Freeze in the back? I don't see any in the fridge out here.
For who?
For me, bro. I'm right here in front of you, man.
Yeah, I think we all out.
So if Shep would say you're selling one?
Nah, Shep's my boy. His money's no good here. Your money's also no good here, but for, like, the opposite reason.
Well, I didn't know y'all two were, like, that close. I never seen you two together.
Yeah, that's my mans. We, like, follow each other on social and everything. I'm Lozo the Crown. I'm sure you seen me.
Lozo the Crown. Yeah, I seen some of your posting. Yeah,
I know. And
right.
Shep's retweeted me a bunch, too, so we good.
Okay, cool. So if I retweet you, could I just get the Gatorade?
Nah, bro. I don't want your weak game anywhere near my account.
My weak game?
Yeah, in fact, where you at? As of right now, you blocked.
Oh, come on, bro. You know there's more than basketball. There's just a 40-inch vert, right?
You know what's wrong with you? You got no backbone. You let people walk all over you.
Bro, I just want the Gatorade. That's it.
I'm not talking about me right now, bro. You see what Perk said about you?
Yeah, he always talks trash.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He says you're useless, and what do? Nothing. He says you have no upside, and what do? Nothing. The man says you're lukewarm garbage, and what do?
No, I got it. Nothing.
So you see what I'm saying then?
But I don't remember him saying I'm lukewarm garbage, by the way.
Oh, he said it. Look. This from this morning. I know I said MP was hot garbage, but I can admit I was wrong. This man not even hot. He's lukewarm garbage. Same stank, less heat.
Got it. I mean, I'm not gonna round myself up over one man's opinions about me. That's not what I'm gonna do.
Look, bro, you can do whatever you want to do. But you want to know why we don't rep you?
Why?
That's why. You think Shep would let that stand?
I mean, Shep's gonna just talk.
Nothing wrong with talking if you can back it up, bro. But you know what? I don't think you can get it, because you're not one of us. You never will be.
Okay.
You going the wrong way. It's the fridge.
You know what?
What?
You're gonna sell me that Gatorade one day. I promise you that.
I don't think so.
I can't believe you know Lozo the Crown. I followed him forever.
I just got clowned by your boy Lorenzo.
Wait, what?
What? What happened?
Yeah. He refused to sell me a Gatorade because I wasn't Shep. And he called me a coward without a backbone.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
He's not wrong.
What?
You serious right now?
In a manner of speaking.
Would you like to explain what you mean by that?
Look, we all know that MP's not actually a coward, okay? But
Yeah.
he is under an intense amount of scrutiny on social media.
Yeah.
And when it comes to succeeding in the social game, Lozo the Crown knows more than most. MBAs mean very little in this space.
Excuse me?
If Lozo the Crown calls MP a coward, it doesn't mean that it's true, but it is an accurate reflection of how he's being perceived currently on social media.
By one person.
Okay, hold on. Let's just calm down
With
and take a
millions
step
of
back.
followers.
I don't want to be calm right now. That's the problem. My man disrespected me to my face, and I took it. For what? A few followers?
Okay, forget about Lozo the Crown, all right? It was a good idea to speak with him, but it's clear that he's not actually going to be helpful to us, so let's find someone else to work with. Any ideas?
I disagree.
What?
And I'll take it one step farther. You know what? I'm glad he did what he did.
Are you?
What?
It lit a fire under you. Now, we need to respond.
No,
okay?
You don't need to respond
You
to this.
send a few shots over Perk's way, and you show this Lorenzo kid what kind of a man you are.
Yeah, show him that you're a little baby that can't take criticism.
Or a man who fights.
He fights on the court, Ashley.
No. He plays on the court. okay? And he lives in the city, and we're trying to win in both areas.
Not in this way.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. I guess we're trying to take the low road. Is that what we're trying to do?
We all agreed that we wanted to win over people like Lorenzo.
People like
the
him.
The skeptics, the haters. That's the whole point.
No, this is true. No, Mila, you weren't even there.
I know I wasn't there.
No, I looked him in his face. I can't win these people over at the same time, like lay down.
Great.
I was telling you to lay down.
Hit back, okay? You tell Perk that you don't take criticism from washed up, crusty old men.
That sounds exactly like Shep.
Well, people love Shep.
Yeah. Some people.
Oh,
He's not Shep.
Once again, for those of you who are having trouble understanding this, that is the entire problem we're trying to solve here today.
All right.
Right?
Thank you, Ashley. I get it.
Okay,
Very
well, hold
welcome.
on. Wait. Maybe there's a middle ground. You know, we could say something like, we understand that he has content to put out, but you don't care about the opinions of someone that's not in the locker room. You know, it's
Great,
more mature.
fine.
No.
I like that.
No. But I do care about the people that's not in the locker room.
Good. Yeah.
I care about the entire city,
You
fam.
want people to know
Of course
that?
you do.
Okay, well, at least this wouldn't make you sound petty.
No, it doesn't make you sound like a fighter
Well, I was just
either,
trying to
does
help.
it?
Ashley wants you to sound like a spoiled brat.
Wow.
So if that's the road you want to take, please be my guest.
At least I won't let him sound weak.
All right. It's enough. Y'all are here for a reason. And believe it or not, this is what I want. This right here. All these different opinions and options before I make a decision. Before I, MP, make a decision. This is my call. And I'm gonna do what feels right.
So what you want to do, big man?
You know what? You know what I want to tell Perk? To keep my name out his mouth. Because ain't no broke down, never been like him would know what greatness was if it would have smacked him in the face.
Okay.
That works.
You really want to say
That's
it like
exactly what I want to say, yes.
It works.
I mean, that's a strong response, man.
Come on, man.
that? You can say that.
As long as you know it.
That's it, done. Tweet sent.
I love it. One last thing while I still have your attention, all right? So Shep has a much bigger online presence than you,
that's
right?
true.
Okay.
We need to amplify this newfound discovery of a backbone, okay? Next game, you do something highlight worthy, all right? That's anything. Then post about it, maybe with a little Shep shade thrown in there, you know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah?
I like that.
think you just need to
Yeah.
focus on the win, not distract yourself with anything else.
Wait. Hold on. How about I get the win and put on the show? How that sound? Y'all like that?
Okay.
I like
That
it.
works for me. No, as long as you post about it afterwards, okay?
I got you.
Okay. I like this teamwork. You're good. You're happy. Look at us. Also, I really love this whole team of rivals thing. Keep that up. There's so much passion. Hey, MP, I'm proud of you, man. Go kill it out there.
My man.
All right.
You post it.
I said I got you.
I love this energy.
What's up, MP?
Safety lights ultra too.
Exclusive content. Interviews, photos,
Shaking MP. What's up, bro? You know, man. How about you? Good day, another dog.
MP, just the man I wanted to see. What you got for me, Coach? This is what I want you thinking about right now.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be...
Making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Williamson. Murphy comes in for Jones. And it's Johnson in for McCollum. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. McGee comes in for Finney-Smith. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Outside for Ingram. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Ingram's got 10.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up, too.
Down low. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Doncic outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Pass to Nance. Powell with a steal. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Right wing. Valanciunas with it. Over McGee. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early. Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And McGee with the stuff.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act. That one on Doncic.
Good man. Really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
New Orleans making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. And Alvarado's subbed in for Ingram. Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Doncic. Here's Dinwiddie. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they...
For the Pelicans. On the court right now for Dallas. We've got Green. Tim Hardaway is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
They are just owning the boards right now.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, his...
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hand.
Big guy who's scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Count that one. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And here's Doncic outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Jones. Back to Johnson. It's stolen by Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Valanciunas against McGee. Johnson. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. McGee, a screen on Jones. Pass to Hardaway. The 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, you look at these two carrying the score.
And what about Brandon Ingram, fellas? We've seen. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
There's no
turn this around, kid.
team, share the ball.
They've got Johnson, and it's Alvarado in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Here's Alvarado. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's a minute 47 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Dinwiddie.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Nance is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Powell's checked in.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Over to the wing. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dinwiddie passes to McGee. On the floor, Mavericks. They're leading by 12. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. A different look for Dallas. Finney-Smith comes in for McGee, and it's Bullock in for Wood. Doncic right side. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
At the line for the Mavs, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so Dallas takes this one by him.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for being a part of tonight's basketball action. We hope you enjoyed sitting on your team and we look forward to seeing you again soon.